how are you? Really hope you're well. Good to hear from you. I love your energy. It's fantastic. So come on, let's do this. Now, dear sir or madam is right, but be careful. With dear sir or madam, you have to have yours faithfully. It is absolutely a rule, and that's the first thing the examiner will be looking. So you've got to go yours faithfully with sir, madam, okay? If you have dear Mrs. Green, somebody you don't know, sorry, full stop there, obviously, Mrs. Green, then you have yours sincerely, okay? Or if you have a friend, obviously you can have, you know, lots of love, or sometimes kind regards, best wishes, but there are kind of rules in all these, and it's really important to get that right. So dear sir or madam has to be yours faithfully, okay? So not that one. Watch out, watch out. My name is Maria, one of the tenants. Yeah, I'm writing regarding on the air. Just okay, good. For the last 3 weeks, most of the tenants in the building, including me, have had to park outside the garage due to the current state, S-T-A-T-E, state of the road. There is no possible way to enter the garage if the area is not repaired. As the local councillor, you promised us, so past tense, you promised us in our last reunion that we would say meeting, not reunion, slightly different. Reunion is like a group of friends getting together again after when you used to go to school together and you meet up again. So that's just a sort of mistranslation. So meeting, that the road was going to have the proper maintenance during the winter season. I like that, good. Or be properly maintained. You could have that. If an issue arises, if your issue arose, the problem would be repaired immediately. Unfortunately, this has not been the case. Okay, now, because I've changed it all into the past tense, my change, this conditional needs to be in the past as well, but it is more logical. You promised us in the meeting, which is in the past. If an issue, he said, if an issue arises, it will be repaired. But you've kind of got it in reported speech because you're referring back to something he said. So you have to get it into the past. It's quite clever. So if an issue arose, the problem would be sorted. Unfortunately, it's not been the case. We paid an extra fee for our parking spots in the building, and it's unfair that we are now unable almost to use them. Therefore, I strongly demand. You can't strongly demand. Okay, you might feel it, but you can't strongly demand. I demand that. I demand, oh, nice one, that you talk to our landlord and require him. You can't require him. Urge him. That's a good one. Urge. So that's like strongly suggest. Urge him to give us a discount on our next. Urge or demand that. And we've had demand. Or order that. Ooh, that's a good one. Order that he gives us. Then it would be a different structure. Okay. So order that. So the different ways of doing it. A discount on our next payment, also prioritize the program. Good. Absolutely. Well done, Maria. Lovely writing. Okay, how long have you got? You can go shorter here. Okay? You don't need to write so much. It's a beautiful letter, but you don't need to write so much. Remember, focus on this one. This one has the marks. Bye! Sorry, my little boy. This one has the marks. This one has twice as many marks as the task one. So, word count here. Let me check where you are. Lovely. Some people think public libraries are necessary, where others believe public libraries are useless. Okay. Although some people think public libraries are becoming obsolete because of the new technologies such as, there are others who believe that libraries are extremely useful because of the benefits this type of place brings with it, such as, fantastic, absolutely perfect intro. Look at that, Maria. I love it. Okay. I love it because not only no mistakes, super. So band 7 wants frequent error-free sentences is the words they give. Also, what I love is that you're developing it because of and such as. This is beautiful. Strongly agree public libraries are useful. This essay will discuss. Amazing. One of the reasons you've got public libraries again, but you could have these. public spaces, or these often ancient and historic. If I think of some of the, universities and the really old libraries, so you can get a bit of adjectives or get a bit of extra work in there. Then, are necessary for one's life is that not everyone has access to books and a space to study. A recent study in Canada has indicated that 70% of the young people living in Toronto share their spaces with more than one roommate, and the average apartment they rent is less than 60 square meters. Okay, we would say 60 square meters. Because of this, so rather than this being said, you could have, due to these problems, or these, problems, young people living together do not, I think you can make this a bit tighter. Due to these problems, study, research, and even private, or even reading for relaxation. Relaxation is often impossible. So, libraries are crucial to enable, and then I'm getting into the bit about concentrating. So that sentence there, I'm just kind of not so sure about. It feels a bit relaxed, but due to these problems, as above, study, research, and even reading for relaxation is often impossible. So I've changed the structure of this to have these lovely big nouns at the beginning. It works more better on academic style. So due to these problems, study, research, and even reading for relaxation is often impossible. So libraries are crucial to enable concentration or crucial to offer. Then let's get into this. Easy. Crucial to offering a space, and then we're coming into here to concentrate. Right? To concentrate, be able to study, and then you don't need that. So I hope that makes sense. I think that works as a bit neater. Okay, due to these problems above, so study, research, and even reading for relaxation, that becomes the subject of your sentence, is often impossible. So libraries are crucial. Okay, and for me that feels a bit more formal and it shows off a bit more style. Another reason why having parent, is that not all students have the money to buy all the university or college books. Absolutely not. Most of these books, so you can go these because you're referring to them, are mandatory for passing the courses. Now, careful translation again. Now, we pass an exam, okay, but we take a course, for taking the courses, or accessing the courses. And public libraries, so try and find another way rather than saying this the whole time. Absolutely. As well as computers that help students have the necessary tools for studies. Furthermore, the latest, latest, not lastest, latest newspaper, public spending report on public spaces, report, I think just type in globally, are showing the use of spaces such as is increasing. Good, absolutely. Now, rather than the latest newspaper, so you could go the latest reports from Oxford. I mean, you really could. Oxford Libraries, make it sound real, give it capital letters. Has shown that. Get it into the present perfect, so get it into a nice tense and choose a real thing. It just makes it a little bit more real. I think that works better. Okay, for your example, otherwise lovely paragraph. To conclude, although Absolutely. I firmly believe are more alive when we think, oh, I really like that. It's a super essay. Okay. Really, really nice. They're useless. What's your opinion? Relevant examples. Absolutely fantastic, Maria. Super, super good. Really happy with that. Well done, you. Have a lovely week.